Mr. Scott, what happened? Oh, I don't understand. You were okay?
I'm calling for Mr. Michael Washington.
Who's this man?
My name is Raymond Carter. I'm the brother of Susan Walker. I'm based in Seattle, Washington. I'm calling because I was reached yesterday by emergency services. Susan was in a car accident yesterday. She's currently
Um,
she's currently in ICU at Midvale. I'm calling you because I got reached out by her inpatient psychiatrist. They said that you were her fiance.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
man.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. It's with some trepidation that I tell you Susan's hanging on life support right now. Apparently, she was involved in a three-vehicle accident, head-on collision with, it looks like a transport truck. There were two fatalities. Not much is known about the cause of the accident. It's got me worried because Susan, or at least the doctor, the psychiatrist, said that she had undergone some serious mental episodes. Are you aware of those?
Yes, I am.
Can you elaborate a little? She is my sister, my only unknown relative. I've been staying in touch with her on Facebook, but she hasn't logged in almost 3 weeks. So, could you explain a little bit more about how you and Susan had met?
Well, I've been talking with her for almost a year and a half now. But
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, so far so good. She has been going through a lot since lately, you know. Uh,
Well, what I'm having
yeah,
difficulty understanding is I also got contacted by her parishioner. There was a mentioning of some type of possession, and I kind of feel a little awkward talking about that. I mean, he mentioned a Captain Howdy, and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Do you know who Captain
yeah,
Howdy is? Do you know who Captain
yeah.
Howdy is?
Yes, I
You,
know about Captain way back
okay,
when we were kids.
the movie The Exorcist, which came out, I think, in 1973, this little girl named Reagan was
Mm,
possessed by a demon from Africa named Pazuzu, um,
mm,
also known as the demon of the southwest wind.
mhm.
Anyways, Reagan, in the movie anyway, repeatedly referred to this demon as Captain Howdy. And it's like, what the? Do you know much about her so called possession?
Well, she has been. She started experiencing this demon that is possessing her after she lost her mother. You know.
I know, my
So
dear mother. I don't know what Susan may have told her, but, my name is Raymond Carter. I'm a highly regarded, I'm not political, but I held a very high esteemed position here at one of the community colleges. I'm a physics instructor. And all I can say is I talked to her friend Debbie because she worked with Deborah at Exact Health, and Debbie treated me with one of the coldest shoulders I've ever known. I was like, Debbie, I don't know you. And here you are talking about me, calling me a bastard. And she said, no, that's Susan's words. I said, my dear sister loves me. Susan would never refer to me as a bastard. When we grew up with my mom, I literally acted as a surrogate father to my dear Susan. I'm 6 years older than her. When we grew
Mhm.
up, our father Bertrand,
Mhm.
basically, it was a sad event. He actually died eating spaghetti. It happened in, I think it was 82,
Mhm.
and the, the the guy was just a mess. He couldn't swallow a meatball for the life of him. He had this thing called dysphagia, and the meatball would stick in his throat. And my dad
Mhm.
was like a big fat bastard. We all had to team up on him like football and pound the
Mhm.
shit out of his back. Well, my mother, bless her soul, literally broke his spine because she thought that it would serve purpose to take a sledgehammer. She went up, she said, kids, get the F out of the way. We're gonna hack this meatball out of your papa's throat. Stand back, Susan. Stand back, Ramey. And she swings the sledgehammer. Wham! My dad goes, boom! Falls forward, his fatness splayed out on the wooden floor. Poof! And
Mhm.
that meatball comes shooting out with lung material. It was that
Mhm.
nasty. So my dad
Mhm.
passed. This thing about demonologies really confused me. Did you hear Captain Howdy at all in your discussions with your future wife, my sister?
Yes, I do.
What did he sound like?
It it sounds really artful, like like Susan would be talking to me, and instead of Susan talking to me, I hear a rough voice, a
Oh my
ragged
God.
voice in the back, in talking to me like, "Get off the phone! I don't want to talk." And I was like, "Who's like, I'm Susan? What's going on?" And she was like, "Oh my God, here goes Captain Howdy again." And I said, "Darling, I need you to pray. I need you to pray. Read your Bible, darling, and pray." And
Oh
sometimes I try to sing thanks to her so
my
she could be
goodness.
happy, because I know that maybe I'm thinking that maybe it's just because she lost her son and then she lost her mother. I was thinking that maybe she was just going through
Wait,
a stress.
whoa. What do you mean, son? Susan had a child?
Yeah, she told me about his son.
Really? I didn't
Mhm.
know this. What?
Oh.
How old was this child?
I think she said he was like about 2 or 3.
You're not the father, are you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well then who was the father? Because the last time I checked, and don't get me wrong, Susan's a pretty woman. You do
Mhm.
know she had a weight issue.
Mhm. I know.
Oh man, my sis, when she was 16, this is the desperation that both she and I went through in our childhood. When she was 16, she was caught trying to rip off McDonald's by going into the dumpster and getting the food that was thrown away. That's how ravishingly hungry she was. She was really big into quarter pounders. Quarter
Mhm.
pounders. She would get the double quarter pounders with cheese, extra cheese, and then she would.
Mhm.
It was really weird because I would like get pick her up from Overeaters Anonymous, and
Mhm.
she'd say, Ray, I need to get something to eat. I'm starving. I said, okay, well, where do you want to go? And she says, I want to go to McDonald's. And I go, honey, I don't think you should be eating those. That's got salts, unsaturated fats. And she goes, no, you do it now. Susan had this real urgency about her. She would snap and start just going full blown Karen on me, even as a teenager. And so I would take her into the McDonald's and she would order, oh my God, it was like $45 worth of Mickey D's. and she would sit there, and her eyes would roll back as she was slurping down those quarter pounders. It was like, God, don't you feel like stuck to your stomach? I mean, Susan, sweetie, I mean, honey, you're gonna regret this. And she's all, okay. So I pretended to look out the window, but I can see in the corner of my eye, she was stuffing quarter pounders into her blouse. It was, I was like, oh my God. I called my mom and said, Mom, what's wrong with Susie? And she says, nothing, dear. And I'm like, she's 16 years old, Mom, and she's eating 40 pounds of junk food at lunch after going to an Overeaters Anonymous at the age of 16. I had to flee. I had to go. I could not deal with my fat sister and my crazy mom in Salt Lake City. So I said, screw this. I'm gonna move to Seattle, and that's why I'm here. The last picture I saw of my dear sister was about a year ago. She was on the couch, and I could have sworn she was sitting next to another person, but upon closer inspection, it was my sister. She had to have weighed almost 400 pounds. I could swear it. I showed my colleagues, and they said, my God, who is that? Jabina the Hutt? And I'm like, what? And they go, Jabba the Hutt, Star Wars. I think his wife's name was Jabina. And I said, oh, good Lord. So that evening, I tucked it in. I called my sister, and she answered the phone with this nasty, long hamburger, Lay's, Diet Coke burp that lasted like 30 seconds. I was like, sis, what up? And she's all, I'm so stunned. She had a baby. We have no record of this. My mom never even told me about this kid. And who's the father? Who was the father? I should reach out to him.
I'm not sure, but he doesn't. When the other day when he was over there with the psychologist, because she was getting so crazy, and I asked her please to go to the doctor, and she was there over there at the psychologist the other day.
We have this clause in my father's will and testament. I don't know why he put the requirement in, but Susan was due to receive the second half of her testament or inheritance from our father. So if she got married, I would have found out because I'm an executor on my father's estate. That's why my dad was so rich. He was a realist. He brought Star Wars. He brought Star Wars into everyone's lives, including the snorkel thing where you can go in the water.
I haven't heard Susan talk much about him also, and you.
How did you meet my dear sister?
Well, she was actually at a party with a friend. I'm not. What's her name? I can't remember her name, but it's just a friend that I like her. She always told me.
She has a friend Betty from Exact Health. They've been friends since high school. So you met her through Betty. That's interesting. Betty. I don't know if Susan ever talked about it, but Betty was a serious methamphetamine abuser. She was known as the white crack hoe of Midvale, Utah. The white crack hoe. When she was dating me, when she was trying to date me, she tried to get me to use the meth, and I said, "Why do you want me to do that, Betty?" And she goes, "Because I want you to be Ray Bow, the white crack hoe." And I go, "I'm not a hoe. I'm gonna go be a doctor. I can't do drugs." And so I I dissed her. I said, "No, I don't. You're a skinny white biatch. I'm not gonna romance you."
Definitely,
So
because she want you to use drugs, and
yeah, she wanted me to.
definitely.
She wanted me to go straight to main veining the crap. You know, boiling it in
Definitely.
a spoon. Then she got this crap called China White and Mr. Brownstone. I go like, you're meeting a dude who's Mr. Brownstone, and then I went, duh. I looked it up on Google. That's heroin, dude. Betty is a heroin smack addict. It's like, no wonder you're so damn skinny. You're robbing your body of nutrients, Betty. And she'd go, ah. I go, you're probably lousy in bed. So no, I'm not going to date you. It was tough. Finding chicks in Utah that aren't going to LDS church isn't easy. They're either using drugs, they're either in a strip joint, or they're a streetwalker somewhere from LA that's transplanted to Salt Lake City. A good hoe is hard to find. So I said, I'm going to go to Seattle, and I still haven't found myself a hoe. I can't find a decent woman anywhere.
I could try to hook you up with one.
You can't. Well,
Yeah,
dude, we need to talk. We need to talk. Because I've had blue balls. I've had blue balls since the 90s, and it sucks.
Oh my God, you uh aren't you a part? Don't you own a part of the share that your father leave you? You got a lot of money, my friend. You should be fucking bitches all over, my friend. You know, you know that, right?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said you have more than the amount of money to do whatever you want to do, so you should be fucking bitches from all over.
No, dude, I am broke. I'm a, I'm a, I'm a physicist. It took 8 years to get where I am. I literally owe over $450,000 for my degree. I'm kind of disappointed because that whole thing started, the physics shit. In science class, I asked the question, what would happen if the sun were to suddenly disappear? And my science teacher said that was a dumb question. I was like insulted. There's no such thing as a dumb question, Michael. But
Definitely.
they told me I asked a dumb one. So that's when I decided I was going to become a physicist to prove that teacher wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Now all I do is sit in an office all day theorizing on what dark matter is, what dark energy is. I still don't know what that is. And then there's
you soon started getting paid, all right?
what?
I said you soon started getting paid. I'm talking about paid. I'm talking about like millions, you know.
Well, that brings me back to you and Susan. What is your occupation?
Well, I'm in real estate.
You're in real estate. If anything, you're probably raking in the big bucks, especially if you own property in California.
Definitely, I am.
Anyways, I just thought I'd call you to let you know Susan is in ICU. They're asking me to come down to Salt Lake City, so I've put in for some time off early next week. I need to go to Susan's house. They're going to bring an executor over. We're going to go over her stuff. And then, of course, I'm going to visit my sis. They're asking me to consider signing a power of attorney.
Yes.
So if I do that, then I guess the next stage is to come to terms with any type of arrangements you had with Susan. What was she in the middle of doing, if you knew? What was she got into a collision on I-15. She was speeding. She was being pursued by the police. I'm kind of shocked because Susan has never been known to run from the cops. I don't know. Preliminary reports indicate she's the person at fault. So if that indeed is true, there's going to be some liability on Susan's part. It's going to have to come out of somewhere. And from the last time I checked, she was living pretty much paycheck to paycheck, waiting to turn 40 when she would get my dad's inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if she's come across any amount of money that she was supposed to get? Because in talking to Betty, it sounded like Susan's been acting kind of erratic the past couple weeks.
She has been going through stress, like she's telling me about Captain Hardy, and every
Right.
now and then, whenever time she get upset, she told me that she hear Captain Hardy and Captain Hardy's
Well,
talking to her. So I'm not sure.
because I have power of attorney over her, I've been turned over financial records of her activity. She's apparently tried to withdraw, I think it was 35,000 from her bank account. She then
Hmm.
withdrew what looked to be, I think looked like 9,000. Only just yesterday she drew another 6,000. Was she into drugs?
No, well, she's not in any drugs. I know about the. She told me about she was gonna draw 6,000. Something about a kitty cat.
A what?
She said she has, yeah, a kitty cat.
Oh, yeah,
Meow meow. Yeah.
So she has this Maine Coon cat. She was sending pictures. She actually sent pictures of her stupid cat and not of herself. Yeah, that
Ex,
cat is
ex,
cute. He's cute,
ex,
but I could tell right away he was lots of trouble. It's an
so,
ornery, not on, just an ornery 6-year-old cat, from what I could tell.
hmm so she told me that the cat, she can't find him for about a few days, and then the other day we were on the phone when she told me that she was going to the McDonald's
Right.
to get something to eat, and she said, "Oh, a message was sent to her phone with someone holding a knife at the kitty cat neck, saying
They
that
kidnapped. Oh my God! They
he had
kidnapped her cat.
they kidnapped her cat and sent her a
Oh
message
man!
and said if she hadn't paid the ransom, they would kill the cat. I was telling her to go to the police, but she said she don't have time for that, so she went ahead and said she's gonna take money, and then they, she told me yesterday now that her cat is fine and the cat is at home. She paid the money for the cat.
They told me that on her person they found what looked to be on 7 blank U.S. money orders,
Hmm.
$7,000 worth of U.S. money orders. Oh, what was she doing?
I'm not sure.
I mean, you're her
I would have to.
fiance. I'm sure you would know.
Well, I maybe well you can be a fiance, but remember, it's not everything the ladies is gonna tell you. At the end of the day, they always have their secrets that they keeps to themselves.
Okay, well, the money order was found inside of one of those um, flame retardant uh, bank bags, and I guess it was addressed to a person living in Florida.
Hmm.
Okay, do you? I mean, I'm under the impression that Susan was trying to send some money to this person. Because I have her power of attorney. When I'm in Salt Lake City next week, I intend to fulfill her commitments. That's probably something
What
you
I would
have
have,
no knowledge of. Okay, that's
yeah,
understandable.
what I would have to do, uh, you'd have to try to talk with her and see, or
But
I'm not
that's
sure.
kind of not going to happen. She's in a stage 2 coma. Her chances of survival, they upgraded her from 20% to 23% last night. So I'm required by law to go down and sign some paperwork because Susan might in the worst case scenario, may actually leave. She might leave us. We don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking I can be in Salt Lake City tomorrow to take care of some of the paperwork. Um, and if I find out anything, I can call you and give you an update if you need.
Definitely, I would be much more appreciated of that also.
Okay. He didn't catch on to the fact that our father died from a meatball stuck in his throat, and our dear mother took a sledgehammer and whacked him in the back, causing the meatball and chunks of lung to come out. And then there was a mistake in my storytelling. He supposedly created Jedi sensors for doors so that people could open them with a wave of the hand. But I said also, he created those special snorkels in Phantom Menace. But his dad died in 1983, years before Phantom Menace. So he did. I got, oh my God, I just did a typo. I did an inconsistency in my storytelling. Have you ever heard of alchemy?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Okay, alchemy is turning lead into gold, you know, literally turning one element into another,
Mhm.
really isn't possible, at least not without some kind of thing like nuclear fusion. Because what happens in nuclear fusion, four helium atoms fuse together and form a hydrogen nucleus, which creates a vast amount of energy. You're talking three atoms worth of energy get burst to create the one atom of hydrogen. So that's why
Mhm.
stars burn hydrogen when you know, like it's just crazy. Maybe I got it backwards, but it doesn't matter. What I proposed was this. If you look at the atomic table of elements, um,
Mhm.
you'll see gold, which is 79. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then the whole idea is the difference between gold and mercury is one proton. Okay.
Mhm.
So how could I strip out one proton out of mercury producing gold? Can you think of a way?
Um, no, not really right now.
You take hydrogen, which has one proton and one
Mhm.
electron, correct?
Mhm.
And you go and find an anti-hydrogen atom. So in
Yeah.
antimatter, an antimatter hydrogen atom, if it collided with with a matter hydrogen atom, they would annihilate each other. That's what antimatter and
Mm.
matter does. They produce pure energy. So here we go. You take atomic number 80, which has one proton more than gold, take an anti-hydrogen atom and slam it into a mercury atom.
Mhm.
One proton would be eliminated from the mercury atom, producing gold. See?
Definitely.
That's alchemy. Play style. I have a code name of the stuff I do that's kind of crazy but really cool. It's called
Mhm.
Play. Anyways,
What I want to ask you, Ray.
I was a big hit last night. We were passing drinks around, and they said that dude
Mhm.
Ray did it again. Yeah. And we passed it out Heineken and said, "You the man, you the man." I said, "I the man, I the man. I make mercury into gold." And they say, "Yeah."
So,
So
do you know about the new numbering system that's going on?
oh yeah, the ICANN, the crazy numbering guys. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
So, you know the symbols in the numbers, right?
Oh yeah,
I got a card the other day as a gift that should be for my Valentine's Day, but I opened that gift, okay? When I
okay,
finally realized it was a card. It was the vanilla card. In that vanilla card there's a symbol where I can figure it out what the heck that symbol was. And because I'm so busy, I can't even take the time out to figure it out what symbol it was. But what I could do,
sure.
Let me
Yeah,
text it.
text
Let
it
me.
to me, bro. I can look at it. Oh yeah, I can see it clearly. That strange S symbol 3-1. Yeah, I know what you're saying. 3-1-11-4 is what you're referring to.
So the symbol would be what number? What, 3, 4, 5?
Well, no, that's what's confusing. I bet I had the same problems when I made the adjustment. So, if you, one tip that I give people, if you just go to Google and type in 271 hex, like that, you can see that the hexadecimal version of it is literally yeah, so look at decimal number 2112 hexadecimal. In hexadecimal, it's D3. Can you see how that figures out? Ain't that weird?
D3, so that symbol would be 3.
No, I'm just giving you an example. Let me go to my Amazon account here, and I'm not gonna add it. I'm just gonna check it like I'm going to add it and see if it still has value. Okay, just hold on a sec. Yeah, that's $500 card. It's good. Shouldn't
Okay,
have any trouble.
All right. So let me know what number would that symbol be?
It's literally 11. That's the value.
I still don't understand. It must have a number.
Well, okay. Well, then tell me this. What is D in hexadecimal? Its value is D. Likewise, the 11 symbol's value is 11. I don't understand. I don't know any other way to put it, dude. It hasn't been easy on me either. I just had to accept it.
So in other words, 11 would be how much? Just
11. 11 is 11. 11, like there's 11 is greater than 11. 11 3 is greater than 11 2. Its value in hexadecimal is 0B, if that helps.
0B?
Right, 0B would be the hexadecimal value. You'd have to have a scientific calculator to find this crap out. Just accept it. The other thing you gotta know too, when you enter these cards into forms, you literally have to have Windows 11 and the latest Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain version of Mac OS. I don't even know. I don't use that crap. I just use Windows.
Maybe that's the reason why I can't find the symbol.
Probably.
Because I'm telling you, bro, I got 3 of these cards right now. 3 500 cards that I get for coming
Really?
for Valentine's Day, and I
Oh, for
don't know how.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Wow,
I don't know
Valentine's Day.
how to use it. I don't know how to use it because I don't know what the symbol in the middle would be. If it would be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. I just don't know what the symbol would be.
Okay, this symbol 5. How much is it? What is the value of 5? And I say 5. And you say, okay, well the symbol 7. What is its value? And I say 7. Well, likewise, when you say this 11 symbol, what is its actual value? And I say 11.
No, the
Yeah.
difference, because I've never count, as we said, we never, really use those terms while we're going to school.
Dude, I have to, like I said, this thing came out in November of last year. It was kind of kind of stumped me. They said, you thought numbers were going to confuse you with algebra. Think again. This November, Congress is going to pass a new law that will introduce 6 new symbols in our numbering system. Now, this raises a curious question. If you're getting a Valentine gift and you're my sister's fiance, are you two-timing my sister? I mean, it isn't her fault that she's in. Are you like sleeping? Are you cheating on her?
Nope.
We're talking man, oh man. This is my little
man
sis.
and man, man and
my
man
little
right
sis.
here.
You don't.
Definitely.
You don't
man
do
and
this
man
to
right
my sis.
No, I'm telling you.
Come on, dude. She just lost. She lost a baby and our dearest mother. When she wakes up and she finds out you've been cheating on her?
No, I'm not
Oh my
cheating.
God, dude.
Give me a minute so I can explain myself to you, all right?
Please do.
I said I
Please
get it
do.
as a Valentine. I said I get it as a Valentine's gift. I didn't say who I get it from or where I get it.
Valentine's Day is when a lover sends their partner some kind of gift as an expression of their undying love. What the
Exactly.
hell?
So that's the reason why I opened the package, because your sister is in coma. I was thinking about maybe she sent me a ring or something proposing something nice.
How? She's in a coma.
Yeah, so I said I'm gonna open the package. When I open it, she was the one that sent me 3 cards. All right.
Oh, she sent you the cards.
Yes, dude.
Oh,
She do.
okay. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Bless her soul. She was just trying to show
definitely.
you how much she loves you, buddy.
No,
So
and
she sent you $1,500 for Valentine's Day?
definitely.
That's
Now
not
I was
that's not Susan's. No.
no.
No,
That's
wait,
Susan.
hold on. Now,
That's
it would
Susan.
have been a sweet nothing, like maybe a coupon for McDonald's worth
Nope. Nope.
$1,500. She went and sent
Nope.
cash. Not
Nope.
my sis.
Nope. Well, we got greater plans than what you can imagine, because I was planning of buying her a car for a Valentine's Day because I doesn't like the car that she drove.
Oh
But
yeah,
when I said,
she's driving that piece of shit 2005 Chevrolet Malibu.
hmm
I saw Susan sent me a picture when she got that car. She bought it used. She was in a bikini, and believe me, one, I'm her brother. Two, she doesn't look that hot in a bikini to begin with. I mean, from the head up, she's a doll. Bottom down, you're talking Grimace from McDonald Land. That's how bad she looks. Anyways,
I know.
I was looking at my gross sister doing some kind of leg hike. I don't know how they did it. I saw some kind of. They put something under her butt. It was like a stand to keep her from falling over, so that she can hike her leg up on the hood. And I'm like going, my friends like going, what the hell? What the hell is that? And I said,
Well,
that's my
what I
sister.
want to ask you, Ray. Ray,
I
you
was
have a
like,
car?
damn.
Do you have a car?
Yeah, I got a Stingray. What do you expect?
Oh, you got a nice car.
Oh, hell yeah, that thing hauls ass. No, if I have to solve, if I have an epiphany in the middle of the night and I need to go draw on a chalkboard, the closest chalkboard here in Seattle is about 27 minutes away. But in my Stingray, it's like 11 minutes because I can haul butt with that piece of chalk, go in and put up the functions. Huzzah!
Well,
Sorry,
we
officer.
both-
I was just trying to solve the next problem of the 21st century, and they go, "That's cool, dude. You're a physicist. It's completely understandable." That's what they told me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I was planning of buying her a car.
What are you gonna get her?
A Mercedes Benz, of course.
A Mercedes Benz?
I do real estate, my friend. What are you
Oh my
talking about?
goodness! You must really love her.
Of course I do. I'm not gonna hide it. Of course I do love her. She do loves me also. So we had great plans planning. I just don't understand.
Well, I'm just gonna have to tell you right now, dude. You might as well be talking to Susan legally. I have control of her life.
Mhm.
She's in my hands.
Mhm. And you're in my hands.
I have her power of
That's no
attorney.
problem.
So
I have no
any
problem with
any
that, my friend.
dealings that you want to have outside of bedroom dealings, you're gonna deal with me. Even when Susan wakes up, I'm still gonna be her guardian. I'm gonna put her on a weight loss. I'm putting her on a weight loss program. Instead of
I'm
having
planning. I was
$80 with the
planning.
Mickey D, she's only gonna get to have $50.
I'm planning of putting her on a weight program also myself.
No, I'm
So
gonna
we
get.
got.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go down to I maybe right up to Vegas, get some speed, and get her hooked on some crystal. That'll get her skinny in no time.
What crystal?
Crystal meth?
Oh, come on, you're crazy.
No, no, it works.
I'm not.
Her high school friend was a meth addict, and she's skinny as heck. So
But
we put.
I don't need a cokehead. What are you talking about, my friend? Would you take meth?
No, not coke, dude, not cocaine, not cocaine. No. I'm talking the blue crystals, Breaking Bad, crank, methamphetamine. You know.
Oh my God, you're crazier than me.
No, I'm not crazy. I understand it because, dude, you're talking to a physicist. I understand some chemistry as well. When
Just
people
a second,
people who abuse crystal meth get pretty dang skinny. It's either that or we do heroin. We can give her heroin and just not feed her. So you're gonna get skinny, baby. You're gonna get. We're gonna make you skinny. You stay in that room. You got your smack. I'm gonna shut the door. Zone out, babe. I want some water. I want some water. Okay, here's some water. Drink it.
Hey. That's what you're thinking and doing on my Susan. Be careful, my friend. I don't like the sound of that.
I got the power of attorney. I can do anything I want.
Not to control her life.
I have a copyright on her ass. I own the copyright to Susan.
Well, you need a girlfriend to get the copyright for. You know, she already have a man who.
No, I don't need no girlfriend. I'm a godfather type. I like to control people. That's why I got the power of attorney. I can make all decisions for her.
For a second.
No, I'm just kidding you, bro. No, when we get her woken up, the power of attorney will be dissolved. I'll let her have her life back. But I just for her own good. And I'm not gonna hook her up with drugs. I'm not like doing anything illegal or harmful. I love my dear sis, and who knows how long she's gonna be in this coma. That the part of her skull was crushed.
I just want you to go over there today and make sure that everything is fine. So
they won't let me. They won't let me in. They won't let me in till tomorrow, but I will be in Salt Lake City this afternoon.
Yeah, tomorrow. But first thing first, let me try to have. You said the 11th of December would be the 11th of December, right? So that would be on that card. It would be 3 and then 1, right?
What? No. Oh man. Okay, 11D is 11D. It's just like 8 is 8, 7 is 7. We just now have 10ity, 11ity, 12ity. These are additional numbers. They have their own value.
So the 11 is 11.
Right. Like the value of 11D is 11D. When you have a number following it, like 11D3, you can take that into combination. So 11D3 is 1 more than 11D2 and 1 less than 11D4. It's quite logical.
Yeah, but it must be. But I'm saying that symbol must mean a number. That's what I don't understand. It must be.
Michael. You might as well be saying, how much is the value of 7? And I say 7, and you say, that doesn't make sense. That's no different.
11 is just 11. There is no number.
The number is 11T. Understand?
No, I don't.
I tell you what.
So this.
I tell you what, Michael. Meet me. Where are you right now? Where are you located?
Well, I'm located in the same city as Susan, but I'm actually at work right now getting some paperwork
Oh, well,
started
you're in
out
Utah
for.
already.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be there this afternoon. I'm gonna go stay at Susan's house. I just gotta pick the keys up. Why don't we maybe meet today and I can train you. I can show you in person, like at the airport.
I don't think I have so much time to do that, my friend.
Oh, you
Maybe
don't
we
have
could,
time. No,
yeah,
I
but
know how
as I
that's.
said,
I know what that's like.
I got a big day coming
Got a big day.
tomorrow. Hmm.
Okay, I've got everything packed. I'm gonna head to the
Oh,
airport.
what did you check? What did you check this on just now on your Amazon card?
Yeah, I checked it. I checked that card into my Amazon account. It's just fine. It's got $500 value.
I don't like these. I don't like these cards, my friend. I'm telling you the truth. But
I can't help.
I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to use it.
Well, just make sure you have Windows 11, and then and you also have to. This is very important. These new numbers aren't available worldwide. I know they're valid in Canada, the United States. I don't think Mexico has been adopted yet. The UK is using them.
Mhm.
Britain, I think,
Mhm.
I think Jamaica had a riot over something else, which is keeping them from converting. So we're not sure about Jamaica or anything going down toward South America. If you're in the United States, you should be okay. But the reason why I was saying, you have to be on a network or on an ISP that's in the U.S. to be able to punch those into Amazon. It requires Windows 11 and I believe the latest Chrome. Oh, Chromium, that's what it is. That's right. I had to put Chromium on my computer to be able to use them.
Oh, okay.
Or you can buy a handheld device at Walmart that will do it too, called a multiplexer.
Multiplexer.
Yeah, an MFA ICANN multiplexer. I think that's what they call it.
Okay.
Anyways, so I tell you what, once I'm in and I get into Susan's house, I'll call you, okay, bro?
All right. Call me because we got some things to talk about while you're over there.
Okay, you got it. So I'll be down in the Salt Lake area for the time being. I'll just do my science in Utah. Okay,
Mhm.
bro?
Okay. No problem, my friend. Hey, buddy. What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, bro. What's up with you?
Well, I got home and I tried calling you and you didn't answer, so I'm just getting ready to crack open a beer. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just here chilling.
Susan had two cardiac arrests last night, separated by a period of about 2 hours. She's in stable but critical condition is what they call. I was able to see her. She was in an ICU. She has tubes sticking out of her looks like out of her head, and then there's a mask on her face. The doctor said was helping her breathe.
Mhm.
Um, Prognosis, they said it's probable she will survive, but they can't promise me anything at this point.
Oh my God.
All I can say, dude, is I'm praying for her. I would hate to lose my sister.
Oh my God. That doesn't sound nice. That doesn't sound good, my friend.
No, no, it doesn't. She's my only living relative. So, we have cousins, but they're so batshit insane. I wouldn't consider them to be relatives anymore. Um, I don't really know.
I won't give up, my friend. I'm just thinking, things just going sideways. You know, I was just I was just planning on buy her a car. Oh my God, I can't believe what's going on.
Well, life happens. Susan's a strong woman. I'm pretty confident that she's going to make it. But you need to understand that when she comes out of this, it isn't going to be a cakewalk to marriage or anything like that. She's going to have therapy.
Yeah, I understand.
And you are going to stick with her on this, right? You're not going to bail on her just
No,
because she's got a condition
no,
that.
I'm planning to stick with her, my friend. Remember, I didn't meet her with a condition, so
Okay, well, I've been in her apartment now for a couple days. I've just been nosing around and stuff. I'm seeing receipts and stuff. She's been doing lots of trips to the bank. What was she up to in her last few days? I mean, can you elaborate maybe?
well, I know that she told me that she wanted to purchase a car, so I sent her some money so she could get herself a car. You know, I
Okay.
like Susan that much, and I'm driving cars. You know, I got cars and cars. You know, so she said she wanted a car. I sent her. That was
Well,
18,000. I sent her 18,000 the other day. She told me about she took 6,000 out of it, paid for her kitty cat. But what I'm thinking, what I'm here thinking, I was thinking about the car because I got a few picture of the car that she
right.
let me talk with. She let me talk with the guy that she wanna purchase the car with. You know, because we were planning to take a trip. 2 months coming in, we're planning to go over there in Florida. We're planning to go to West Palm Beach over there in Florida because we once go over there for about a week. So she
Okay.
said she like it. Yeah, she like it there, and Susan. She
No,
always been
wait.
running
Well, no,
around.
that doesn't sound like my Susan. Susan would not step foot in Florida because of an incident that took place in, I think it was 2004.
Well, remember she's rolling with her fiance, so whatever is going
No,
on back then,
she
they gotta.
didn't tell you. She didn't tell you about how her first. Okay, she had a husband. His name was Bradley. Okay, you didn't hear about Bradley?
Yeah, she told me about her past husband.
Yeah, he was a mess. He was a mess. Anyways, he talked her into going to Florida with him, and he was just trying to be. He was one of those daily or telegram dancers. You know how you call up and people will come to your house or to a house of your
Mhm.
choice and sing songs while dressed as a
Mhm.
clown. My name is Whammy. I have a nickel. I have a nickel, shiny and blue. Ta-da! A clown. That's what he did.
Mhm.
That's what he did. And anyways, he was using it as a front for getting his drugs. It was really sickening.
Oh, oh my God.
Yeah, he was really bad. He was really into methamphetamine. He was he he was he was stuffing the methamphetamine in little balloons up his butthole. It was really disgusting.
Mhm.
What I'm surprised by, if of all the places Susan would have probably wanted to go, she's always wanted to go to Jamaica. I'm
Yeah, she
surprised she
told.
didn't
Yeah,
mention.
she. No, she told me about it. Remember, we gotta talk about where we wanna go, but because I take her over there in West Palm Beach at one point in time, we were planning of having a trip back over there in West Palm Beach to spend approximately about 3 weeks. Then, after that, we would plan to go somewhere else. She always wanted to go to Jamaica.
Well, the police turned over an envelope that was in her possession during the accident. There's an envelope with $1,000 money orders, and it's addressed to a person in Florida.
Yes,
It's really weird. So
that's where she was. That's where she was gonna purchase the car. I told you that when we go over there,
right. Well, the police told me that it was awkward that Susan was sending money to that address because the person at that address has been apprehended by the police.
I had no
I'm not
idea.
sure what to do. So, who was she trying to pay with this money orders?
But what I could do, I could try to find out if it was the dealership, because she had me talk with the dealership at one time, but I just didn't want to
Oh,
get
it
too
could be
nosy.
the car. I got it. So this must have been for a car.
Must be, but I didn't want to get too nosy because you know how lady goes. They don't want you to know. They just tell you what they're doing, but at the end of the day, they doesn't want you to know much.
Well, no, I've gone through her study. She has a desk, and from the looks of it, it looks like Susan believed she was going to be the marked awardee of some kind of prize from Publishers Clearinghouse. This is in her
Oh.
notes. So I'm thinking there's something going on about Susan that I'm not really clear about.
She didn't tell me anything about that one. As I said, ladies always keep secrets. She just told me about the car, and I told her that I have no problem giving her the money, to go ahead and purchase a
Okay.
car because I doesn't like the one that she was driving.
Okay, because they revived Susan for a few minutes yesterday, and she was very vague about what she was saying, but that's why I'm looking at this $7,000 in money orders. She had told the nurse that she needed to mail the package, and I'm just conflicted by what I should do with this.
Oh, so maybe she was going to mail the package to the dealership. I'm not sure. Maybe I would have, as I said, she gave me a contact to the dealership at once when we were there. We both had a talk with the dealership.
Okay.
So I would have to try to see if I could get
Could
with
you
my
do that?
secretary. I would have to try to see if
Could
I
you
can
do
get
that?
with my
'Cause
secretary. Yeah.
part of my responsibility is making sure I take care of Susan's legal issues. And it sounds to me like I need to mail this to someone. So
Okay. So what I will
if you can
do,
get,
what
if
I
you
will
can,
do then, if you wanted for me to do that, I could try to see if I could get back with the dealership and finding out
okay,
what's going on, if she was
okay.
if she already done her payment, or if she was started the payment, or what was the procedure, then I could let you know exactly what's going on tomorrow, if that's where she was sending the money to.
These money orders have not been filled out. So if I can get a new address, what I can do is just get another envelope and then fill that
Hmm.
address out and put it in and then send it is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, let me try to get with the secretary. I'll try to get with her from overnight. If not, I'll get with her first thing in the morning, because whatever I do,
Okay.
it goes through my secretary or my attorney. So my
Oh
secretary, she
wow.
always have all
But
necessary paperwork.
man, the more you talk, the more I am so impressed with my Susan's decision to marry you. This is pretty cool, dude. You're gonna be
Definitely,
like my brother-in-law. You're gonna be like
for
my
sure. So,
brother-in-law. You sounds to me
def,
like you're
def.
loaded, like you got lots of money.
Oh my God, I'm not the richest man in the United States, but
No, you
Mark,
know
I
what we
just
can
had.
do? Once 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 you're hooked up with my sis, you and I can go out and have a dude's night out. We can go down to
Definitely.
we can go down to the men's club and we can dare. I can do my double dare physics on other people, and when they get the answers wrong, you can be like
Hmm.
my bro, because I might start a fight, and we can just you can be
I
my
won't. I won't.
wingman.
I won't fight though. I won't do the fighting because remember I'm a businessman and wherever
No,
I
I saw.
go
No, dude.
I cover it my license pistol. So
I looked at Susan's phone. I saw your picture, dude. You are
what, did
pumped.
you saw my picture? Oh my God,
Yeah,
you are
dude.
going through.
You are pumped.
Oh my God.
I was like, how did Susan capture you? I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's like in Star Wars where that big ass fish is hanging out in the asteroid, and it's like
Mhm.
sitting there trying to chop an occasional sucker ship that comes flinging by, like the Millennium Falcon. You remember
Uh
that?
huh.
Now it's well,
Yeah.
that's what she did to you, because my sister was a big, beautiful woman. She had the most gorgeous face, but man, you down below the neck, she was packing it. She's a big lady.
The first time she sent me her driver's license, she said, "Oh, I'm not like this though." Then I said, "Oh, whatever you are look like, I need to see whatever you look like." So she said, "All right, I'm not gonna send you in a picture. I need you to meet up with me someplace." And I said, "All right, that's fine." You know, when I get there, she was, eating lots of food. I said, "Oh my God, Susan, you already have a lot of weight, and you're eating lots of food." You know, she was, "Oh, don't say that. Next thing you're gonna say that I'm fat." She
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
like
no.
anyone to call.
Oh,
She
dude,
doesn't like
dude,
anyone to
you
call her
don't
fat.
call her fat.
Definitely
On
don't like that.
our family reunion, we were eating dinner. My mom and her, we were all eating dinner at our little family reunion, and I said, "Sis, you need to slow down. You don't want to get fat." And then, bam! I was across the floor. She knows how to punch people in the throat. She's like, "Who? Chew!" And I was like, "Ugh." Boom! Like, damn, sis. She goes, "You call
She
me
said to
fat
me.
again." She goes,
She said to me
you
at
call
one
me."
point in
She
time,
goes,
"Never
"Bro,
made an issue."
Raymond, you call me fat again, I'm gonna grab you by the nutsack and ain't gonna let go." It's like, damn.
That's my Susan right there.
Yeah, she has a tude. Let me tell you, she's a tude. So now, are you gonna have any kids with my sis?
Yeah, I'm planning to get kids with your sister, of course. Me and Susan, we have big plans together, my
Big
friend.
plans.
I can't believe what's going on right now. We got big, big plans. We talk about
Well then, well
our
then,
future plans.
well then, most certainly, I am not just compelled to fulfill her fiscal responsibility. When when you have that new address tomorrow after your secretary gets it, let's talk
All right,
pronto, and I'll get these money orders mailed out.
all right, no problem, my friend. And I'm thinking about over the weekend to hook you up with a girl. All right. Remember, we have that plan.
Oh, dude,
I always like to keep my promise.
I'm destined to become Play Ray. I don't know when, but I've got some good stuff happening in the physics department. I've got some
Mhm.
ideas on what could be the next teleportation device. And
Mhm.
if I bet my odds right, I'm gonna be a rich dude and I'm gonna be all over the world. I'm gonna be known as
Definitely.
Play Ray. I'm gonna be Play Ray.
Definitely, my friend, and I wanted you to get the spot. I want you to be in the spotlight also. I want you to feel some of the funds that I'm seeing. I need you to be seeing money. I need you to be seeing figures. My friend, that's the best
Yeah.
thing in life. Yeah, because you have been working so hard, and I know it costs you a fortune to get to where you are right now. So, at the end of the day, good work is gonna pay off, my friend.
Oh yeah. In 10 years, I'm going to find the solution to quantum gravity and how to rectify it with special relativity. They're going to think that I'm like the Tony Stark of the quantum world. It's going to be fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. Oh,
Hey, what's up, Mike?
bro. So glad to hear from you, man. The doc texted me. He wants me to call him, and I'd like you to be in on the three-way. Would you like to hear it?
No problem.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me figure out how to do this.
Good morning, Dr. Hopkins.
If you don't mind, I have Susan's fiance on the call. Is it okay? He's got my authorization. I know I have the.
Oh, he's got your
power to-
authorization. Okay. Well, what we discovered is that Susan has a rather large ovarian cyst.
Oh, really?
When I say large, I mean about 150 pounds.
Holy! Oh my God!
And that's why she
Oh.
is so large. I guess she hasn't been
Oh.
going to her
Oh.
doctors on a regular basis.
Ah, sis. Why would she? You know, our mother. God bless her soul.
Well, yeah, I
She
was
should
the
have been.
doctor in charge of your mother, and I'm really, total condolences, Mr. Carter. Really
Is
sorry
this?
about that.
Is it is it malignant? What, is it something
No,
that?
it appears to be totally benign, but it has
Oh,
gotten
thank
quite
God. Oh,
large.
well, hell yeah. I mean, damn. Oh, it's not okay.
But we intend
Okay.
to operate on Wednesday, assuming we get the brain swelling down from her
Wow.
accident, and
Wow.
that's
Okay.
fine. The cardiac arrest, they while they will weaken her, she'll get through them just fine. But we do need to
Oh
remove
my.
that, and hopefully she'll be back down to, about 160, 170 pounds. She'll need therapy after that.
Oh, well, goodness.
And,
Well, this
just get her on a
that's
regimen of exercise. And
well,
also,
I
once we
Definitely.
remove that, it is causing a chemical imbalance with her, causing the
oh
overeating, as well as visual and auditory
oh
hallucinations.
okay. Now that okay, Michael, you catch that? I don't
Yeah, I
think
can stop stress
I
myself
don't
now.
think Captain Howdy was real. This is auditory. This makes perfect sense. Susan, in her late teens, was starting to gorge out. I'm wondering if this tumor has been part of her since then.
It appears to have been growing for quite some years now, actually. She should have at least had
She should.
regular gynecological checkups.
No, this is great. Yes, I will be there. By all means, I came down from Seattle basically to take on or to take responsibility for Susan's legal and professional responsibilities. I was granted power of attorney, and I'm now staying in her apartment, taking care of her
Yes, we do
cat.
have that on file.
Oh,
That's why
good,
I was
yeah,
able. I wanted to ask your authorization first.
yeah. And then
If her
Michael
fiance
here,
is there.
yeah, Michael,
Where do I have
Michael,
that? Michael,
what are you,
Mr.
what are
Washington.
you?
There it
Yeah,
is.
yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. This is Dr. Hopkins. Do you intend to visit her? I can put you on the visiting list if you're interested, sir.
Yes, I'm interested in visiting her.
Okay, I will put
Okay,
you on
okay,
the authorized visitors list.
cool. Yeah, Michael, this would
Okay,
mean a lot to Susan if she showed up.
de-
Um,
definitely.
um, wow. No, this is excellent. There's a, I
Mm-hmm.
was, man, when you said tumor, I thought, my God, Susan's got ovarian cancer. That's
Well,
the last thing.
it is a cancer in a way, but it's a
Wow, wow.
benign growth, so we don't anticipate any problems whatsoever in removing it. But she will need
Right.
cosmetic surgery due to the size of the tumor.
Oh,
A
well, no,
tummy
yeah.
tuck is what it's normally referred to.
Wow, my sis is gonna
Mm-hmm.
be skinny again. She's gonna be skinny, bro. Michael, this is good, man.
Definitely. This
Yeah,
this is good. This is something that I've been
it is.
talking to her about also. she told me that a few times, but I'm telling her that what's best for her is things, losing weight because at the end of the day she's
Right.
gonna need to carry Charles and also so best thing for her, at least lose some of the weight there.
Wow.
I'm so glad to
I'm
hear.
So if you two want to be here about noon on Wednesday, that
definitely
would be
I am
fine.
I am so there on Wednesday. Yeah, I will be there. Michael, what does your Wednesday look like?
Well, I would have to check on my schedule and see what
Oh, of
Wednesday looks
course.
like. But either way, if I'm not there on Wednesday, in between Thursday or Friday for sure.
Oh, well, no, do what you can, dude. Michael's got quite he's got quite a full plate from what I understand. You wanted to know what my opinion on the new numbering system is? Because I am part of university. Um, are
You
you
mean
saying,
you mean the ICANN Compliance Act that has the
yeah,
11D, 1280, 1480? Yeah,
I'd hate to see
we're
the,
seeing people with new credit cards all the time around here with those symbols on them. I mean, it's no big
yeah.
deal. Billing took a couple days to get used to it.
Well, okay, well,
Since I
that would
don't
make
work with
sense.
the billing or anything like that, I just let them take care of it. But yeah, I've seen it on. I did call my bank and I was wondering if I'd get a new credit card if it have it on that. And they said most likely.
Besides this great news about Susan, I still have these seven money postal money orders. Where do I send these?
All right. Well, I had a talk. I had a talk with the dealership, but I just got back in the office just now and see that you were calling, so I said I'm just gonna call you and
Okay,
find out what's going on.
and then do you want me to
Yes.
send it overnight express through the post office?
Yes. You could do it at the FedEx.
Yeah, they're open till 4:30. So cool. I'll just do that. I'm gonna go to the FedEx. It's like that's only like 15 minutes away. Okay, I'll need to go get some brunch and then I'll just go do the FedEx right after brunch, okay? And yeah, put a prayer in for Susan. I mean, it's so amazing she's gonna recover. And I just can't
Def-
I just I just can't believe my sis is gonna make it. And she's gonna come out maybe not skinny, but skinnier. She's gonna have a she's gonna be so
well,
happy when well
we
we're gonna
both can say anything. We both can say anything right now because right now she's gonna come out and she's gonna come out a little bit skinny and she's not hearing us right now. Where she said,
she's
"Oh, Michael, don't say that," and
oh yeah.
"Oh, don't never call me fat." well, she always warned me from the beginning. Say, Michael,
Yeah.
never ever call
Well
me
she was
fat.
that was a part of her. She has some insecurity and she felt probably I don't know, what would you do if you had a babe face and your body looked not so babe like? That's frustrating. That is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so confident in you. I mean, I saw those photos of you and I am astounded. You're everything but a movie star, dude. I you are one you're one slick looking dude. I can tell you take care of yourself. Um
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and in that promo that you had with the chicks and the pug, you just look like a real good seasoned dude. You're just
Mm-hmm.
good all around. I see you as a
Mm-hmm.
symbol of strength. I
Definitely.
really do. Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, Michael. You hang in there, bro.
Well,
Once I have
yeah.
that tracking info, I'll text you.
All right, my friend.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right. I have an update on Susan. Okay, her tumor is more critical than was thought originally, so they're having to literally get a specialist from Australia. He's going to remotely look at her tumor and do an assessment. So She's still in a coma. They're feeding her with a feeding tube. It's hard to say, but once I find something, I'll definitely keep you updated. I need to ask you, and I want you to be very, very open about this. Last night at around 2:30, 2:40 in the morning, I heard a sound. I thought it was Beethoven, Susan's kitty cat. I was just getting ready to lay back down, and then I heard just in the background someone said, "Howdy," in a deep voice. Is that the person? Is that the person? Is that what the person was saying to Susan? Because I heard it. It was said, "Howdy," like that. It was real weird. And Beethoven was like, "Meow." He's looking around, going, "What is that?" And I was like, "I didn't do it, cat. I didn't say that." So I went back. I just threw my arms up. I went back to sleep. I thought nothing of it. So Susan was hearing this thing that said howdy to her all the time? Is that why she called him Captain Howdy?
Yeah, maybe, I think so. But it sometimes it makes him talk weird, you know.
I wonder if I was just having a dream. I wonder if I was having a dream. You know what I'm gonna do? When we hook up soon, I'm gonna have my Stingray. I'm gonna have someone drive my Stingray down. We're gonna hit the venue in my Stingray, dude.
I could just park the Mercedes and we drove the Stingray.
Yeah, I'll say, hold on to your nutsack, bro. This thing hauls ass. Wham! And we're gonna just, and the cops chase us. Fuck you, pig. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay.
My God, that's gonna be
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. That's you're dealing with right now. I'm known as Ray Bo, the white crack hoe. But when I get styling with my bro Michael, I'm gonna be Play Ray. Yeah. Play
Play
Ray. Can't wait.
Ray and play Michael.
Yeah. Play Ray and Michael Mann. Yeah. Michael Mann.
Yeah.
We're going to give you MANN. Play Ray and Michael Mann.
Michael Mann.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay, I have to get back to work. I got another class. These kids these days, they don't know jack shit about the reality. They don't know shit. So it takes bros like you and I to straighten them out and teach them the right way.
The right way, definitely.
So thank God for bros like us, huh? All right.
Definitely.
I really don't know how to say it, but there's something wrong with that person's address. The FedEx people said that they're on on some kind of red flag. What does that mean?
I don't understand. What red flag?
They said that the person's address has been put on a red flag watch list, and they won't let me ship to them.
I don't understand.
Well, me neither. Did you want me to try a different UPS instead of FedEx?
All right, try the UPS.
Okay, hold on with me. I'm driving over there right now. You never heard of an account getting red flagged, huh?
I've never heard of that.
Buddy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that person's address. This is like a payment for the car.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have another representative I can send it to?
I gave you 3 just now, so what should I do? Get another one?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is literally it's a UPS store.
And if you're not going to send it to the address, you could let me know so I can let them know that might as well we wait until Susan is back. All right? Because as I said, I don't have time for this. I got other things to do, which is my thing that I have to do.
Yeah, but you need to understand.
I don't need to understand, but you need to understand to send it to the address.
I'm sending.
There's nothing
No.
hard in that.
Michael,
You're not trying to send it. Listen
Michael,
to me. Listen to me. You're trying to send it. You're not trying
Michael,
to, what you're trying to do.
I can't
Listen
insure
to me.
it.
You're not trying to do.
I want
You're
to
not trying to
insure
send
it.
it. What you're trying to do is figure it out if it's an actually person or what. That's not your job. It's their job if it's an actually person. Your job is to
Michael,
send it. If
I
you're not
can't
gonna send it, you
insure.
let me know.
I can't insure it if it's not going to be picked up by a known
If that's
person.
not your problem, it's their problem. It's their problem if it's
Michael,
not insured or not.
I-
Once you
I
got it
want-
sent off, I'm going to call them and let them know. Might as well we wait until Susan is here because I don't have the time for this, okay?
Susan
Because
could be.
you're not doing what
Susan-
you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be sending something instead of being inquiring about it.
Bro,
Okay,
calm
if
down.
it didn't
Bro,
okay,
calm
bro,
down.
if it didn't okay, they wouldn't
Ca-
send it to me.
Calm down, bro. Calm down. I'm trying to tell you, I want to send with insurance option because it's.
You don't
it's
have to send.
basically-
Don't send it with any insurance option. Don't send it with any insurance. Just send it. Once you send it and you have the tracking number, it's okay. You don't have to give any insurance on it. Just send it. Once you send it, it's fine.
I want to send this with insurance, Michael. It's $7,000.
What insurance you need to send it, buddy? What insurance?
When you send
What
packages
insurance
that
you
have,
need?
they ask you what's the monetary value, and I tell them it's worth $7,000, and they have an insurance that I can buy in case for some reason it either gets damaged or lost on the UPS shipping network.
And your problem is?
I have no problem with sending it to a person, but it can't. I can't insure it.
All right.
I can't.
All
I
right.
can't.
Get it. Listen, buddy. Get it done, and when you get it done, you call me. All right?
I can't send it without insurance. That would be crazy. If you declare value of a shipment, which this has a value, and it gets lost, if I don't have insurance, I'm out. We're out the 7,000. I'm trying to look up for.
It doesn't matter.
Su-
It doesn't matter. I sent.
I am
that, listen,
Michael.
I sent that
Michael.
money to-
Michael.
I sent,
Michael.
Listen
Michael.
to me. I sent
am
that money to
leg-
Susan so she could buy a
Listen.
car. It doesn't matter. If it lost,
Michael.
I send another one.
Bro, listen. I'm looking out for the best interests of my sister. I'm legally bound to. And this so happens to be one of the things.
I send packages many times to places. I don't have to put insurance. Once I send it, I know it's sent.
Michael,
Okay?
Michael.
What you are doing, buddy, you're sneaking around, checking around if this is an actually person. That's not your job. It's their job.
I don't care.
Where they provide
I don't care who it is I'm sending. I do not care who it is I'm sending it to. But when I do send it, it has to be insured. This isn't even my property, but I'm responsible for it.
So in other words, we're not gonna be able to do this then today because I need
I'm
to
ready.
go.
I
don't
just
have the
need.
time for
Give
this.
me
I
an
have-
address.
I have
Give me an.
already-
Give
listen,
me. Michael.
I
give
gave
me an
you
ad.
already. I gave you three different ones now. 3 different ones I gave to you now, and this is the
No, you
final
get-
one. That's what they said. Okay. You want to be nosy. You want to make sure that
No,
you want to
no,
see.
no,
What
no.
should I send you a picture of the person that it's going to?
Okay, I'm gonna go to FedEx. I'm gonna say I want to send this to this address, and then if the form says, "Is there a declared value?" I'm gonna say yes, $7,000.
And no, you could tell them no. There's no declared value.
My God,
How are they
my
gonna know
God.
what's inside of it? Are they gonna search it? Come on. You're acting like I'm stupid or something. Oh, are they gonna know what's inside of it? You want to send
They
it your way,
won't.
not your
But they
way.
know. But they must know. They must know its declared value in order for me to buy
They don't have to know
insurance.
what's inside of it. They don't have to know.
They
what is
don't. They just know
inside
the
of it.
value. They don't know what. They don't ask what's in it. They
It's
ask,
just
does it have?
paperwork. They ask you what's inside of it. It's just paperwork. It's nothing different.
Right, but it has a
They
declared
don't have to know
value.
what's inside. They don't have to know what's inside of there.
Michael, it could
They
be
don't
a
have to know what's
painting.
inside of there.
Michael,
Right.
it can be a painting, and I would still need to insure it. They wouldn't know it was a painting. It's just like if I sent a photo, a $7,000 photo. They don't know it's a photo, but they ask on the form, do you want to declare a value on this property? And if I do want to declare a value, they cover like the first $100. I have to buy insurance for $6,900 of declared value. If FedEx loses it, they will give us, we would be able to file a claim, and I would be able to file and get Susan's money back if it gets lost. If I send it without insurance and it gets lost, I'm going to owe Susan $7,000. See what I'm saying?
I'm listening to what you're saying, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying and what you're saying is totally different. The FedEx doesn't have to know what's inside of the package. You don't have
Michael,
to
you're not even, Michael, you're not listening.
I'm
Michael,
hearing what you're saying, but you're not listening to what
they won't know. I can tell them it's a $7,000 fish, and it still doesn't change.
It's going to an automatically person. It's going to a person. How they have.
It's going to have signature required.
It's going to a person.
Signature required.
Listen, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. What you're doing there, you're trying to figure
This is just
it out.
to buy a car. Dude, it's a down payment for a car. It's a fucking down payment for a car. It isn't like life or death.
You're not doing
Ask
what
your
you're supposed to be doing. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Ask your secretary.
I gave you two address before, and the two of them that I gave to you, you're telling me about red flag.
The one in Florida. The one in Florida. No, you listen to me.
When I contact them, okay, they told me that it's the first time they're gonna ever send something to that address. So how is it gonna have a red flag? Anyway, they just gave me a new one.
They're red flagged. I can't control what the government's doing with their red flag whatevers. I don't have any control over that.
No, you can't control it, but you're trying to control it now. You're telling me where it's going now. That meaning that you don't want to do it. It's the same thing. I'm thinking that you don't want to do it because you're telling me where it's going. Instead of sending it to where you get the address to send it to, you're trying to figure it out. Who is it going to? Where is it going? That's not your job. I have already sent that money to. Listen.
No, Michael, this is what.
Listen.
This is no. I'm gonna drive. It's in Colorado. I'm next door to Colorado. I'll go there and meet them at that place and hand it to them then.
Listen, I've already.
That's just as easy.
I
can fly. I can fly to Denver in 1 hour. The flight from Salt Lake City to Denver is not even an hour, dude. I'm gonna fly there and I'm gonna deliver it. That way I don't have to worry about the package getting lost. I think that's even better, don't you think, Michael?
Listen, I have already gave Susan the money. So whatever she want to do or whatever you want to do, the choice is yours, okay?
No, gave her money?
I got other things to do, all right?
No. I've looked at her books.
I got other things to do, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So I cannot be staying on the phone with you. I got a plane to catch.
You are her fiance. You're my future brother-in-law. Calm down,
exactly,
bro.
And you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You want me to stay on the phone with you trying to figure it out what is what and what is not what. Your job is to go and send it. That's your job. So when you got the tracking number, call me, all right?
I'm going to tell Susan you're not an approved suitor. I'm going to tell her to break up with you.
Well, you can. That's not for you to decide, my friend.
No, you're getting on my ire list. You don't know who you're dealing with. I'm not some idiot.
Listen, later.
I'm a damn scientist, Michael. I have a high IQ. Don't make me use it. I'm trying to do what's right. I'm gonna go to Colorado. I'm gonna meet the person there and hand it to them. Or you can give me a different address.
And if I call back the company right now to tell them to send me a new address, they'll just laugh at me and say I'm stupid and I'm crazy. All right? So you're not going to do anything. So might as well we just put it aside.
No.
Might as well we just put it aside. Might as well we just put it
Consider,
aside. You're not gonna do anything.
consider you're no longer going to marry my sister.
All right, what I'm gonna do? Keep the money. All right, take it for yourself. Okay, I'll buy your sister a car when she get from the hospital. Keep it. All right.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Yeah,
I'm just
because
gonna,
you're not doing what you're supposed to do. All right.
dude.
And I'm not gonna look stupid. Listen,
What
I'm a big
exactly?
business.
Can you at least
I'm
tell
a
me
big businessman.
what is the money
Okay.
going? Money's a down payment on a car, right?
I'm a big businessman. Okay, my friend.
You didn't look that big to me.
So,
You look like you're maybe 5'7". You're not that tall.
oh, I'm talking about in money. I got cashes all over. I'm talking about with money. It doesn't matter my size.
Why don't you just pay that money and then when she finally gets out of her
So why did you think?
coma,
Why did you think I send it to her? Why did you think I send it to her in the first place?
I could see it in
Why
her
did
and I could see it in her checking account. She withdrew the money from her bank.
definitely,
S- and bought
definitely.
money. None of the money came from you. The only income that my sisters had was from her employer.
Listen. Let me ask you one question.
What?
How are you gonna know? How are you gonna know where it comes from?
Because I log
That's
into
how I
her
know.
bank.
That's
I have
that's
access
how I
to
know.
her bank.
Listen.
I have
That's
I
how I
have
know that
access to her bank. I
you
have
done talk. Can I talk now?
I have a power of attorney on her. I am in every sense of
Mm-hmm.
the word. I am Susan. Don't kiss me, bro. I'm
You're
legally
not.
Susan. But
You're
don't
not.
kiss me,
Listen.
bro.
You're not. Hey, you're not
Wh-
Susan. You are Ray.
Right,
Ray
but
is Ray, and Susan is
do you know what a
Susan
power
is
of
Susan.
attorney is? I
It
represent
doesn't matter.
Susan.
I can't
I might
fuck
as
you,
well
Ray.
be
Ray.
I might as well be
I cannot
Susan's
fuck you. I cannot
daddy.
kiss you. You're not Susan. You're not Susan. You are
No, you
Ray, and you have Susan, power attorney. Talk to me this way like we're talking to a man. You
okay,
are
bro.
Ray, and you have the
Yeah.
power attorney, but you're not
Yeah.
Susan.
I can see the myriad attempts that she's done with her checking account. But weeks and weeks ago, she literally withdrew $35,000 certified check.
What are you talking about?
I can see her doing numerous fiscal activities. It doesn't say anything about Michael on it, but I can see a trend in her account. She bought 2 vanilla gift cards, 500 each there, and then not a day later, another 2. What's with these gift cards?
What are you talking about?
And then I'm looking at.
She,
Let me look at her cell phone. Hold on.
I would,
I'm gonna look at her. I'm going to her.
I'd like you to give me. I'd
I'm
like you
going.
to give me some more updates. 'Cause it seems as if she's doing something that I'm not expecting for her to do, and I
Well, I'm
gave her
going.
some money the other day.
I'm.
So
I'm.
let me know. Give me the update. Let me know what's going on, because as sick as she is, that would be it.
2 money pack cards. She bought 2 green dot money pack cards. Oh wow, there's all kinds of What are these other addresses in her cell phone? What is this, Michael?
Why don't you ask Susan? Why asking Michael? Michael is Michael, and Susan is Susan.
I'm looking at her cell phone
Well,
history I'm looking at her cell phone history.
Ray,
Why did she buy
Ray,
2 green dot money packs? What was the idea behind that?
anyway, I'm seeing your digging, and I like the update that you gave to me. But if if I ever take the time out to find out that your sister is doing wrong, I'm telling you that would be it. Okay?
Michael, she sent you images of 2 green dot money packs. Why?
I'm not sure.
And
Let me go.
yeah, I'm looking at it right there. I can give you the date. Why did she send you 2 green dot money packs, bro? She withdrew $7,000. She paid $6,000 to these assholes that that kidnapped Beethoven. Then she went back and withdrew another 6,000. Holy crap. This is... What's going on, Michael?
I had no idea. I'm just trying to see if I could find them in my phone. I have no sketch of them.
Michael, call me. Yes, darling, I'm available. About you, much stress. I can sleep. Can I call you? Hi, Michael. I go on break. That was on the January 31st. On the 31st, you gave her an address in West Palm Beach, Florida. And then you sent a picture on the 31st of your, it looks like you have an Audi.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe those messages went to the other cell phones that.
No, I have her cell phone right here.
No, I
looking at
didn't
her.
say. I said maybe those messages went to my other cell phone. I got more than one cell phone. The other one.
No,
I was just stepping out.
I'm reading your messages. It's the way you talk. It says, "Good morning, my baby. I hope you get well soon." You sent her a prayer.
Yes, and what did I say? I said I got two cell phones.
Here on her desk, she's got. Okay, my sister is under the impression that she's won a large sum of money from Publishers Clearinghouse. It's in her notes, right? Did she win a big prize?
Did you say Publishers Clearinghouse?
Did she tell you about? Apparently, she's won some money from Publishers Clearinghouse. She never told you about that?
No, she never told me about it. That's what I don't like with ladies. They always keep things a secret. Well, anyway, if she's hiding something from
Wait a
me,
minute. No.
I know that I will find out.
No, the photo. Hold on. Let me look at that other photo. It is. You are on Publishers Clearinghouse. I see the picture. You sent a picture that said flowers, balloons, or champagne. Pick one. You're in a suit. You're a handsome dude. I mean, I've told you that already. So apparently are you with Publishers Clearinghouse, Michael?
Hey, your sister only have one picture with me, okay?
No,
that's the one when I was...
No, then you sent another picture.
Buddy.
Then it says right here.
One day, and that's the one when I was...
It's you.
Hey,
it's clearly you.
Ray, I'm the one that sent your sister the picture. I know what she has from what you have. Okay?
She sent her driver's license to you. Dude, you're from no wonder you have so much money. That's amazing. What's it like working for Publishers Clearinghouse? I've always wondered that.
I don't know.
Dude, how much did she win?
I don't know. You're talking with Michael, and my job here is Susan's boyfriend trying to get things done.
Oh, I just got a text message. I just got a text message from the doctors. They're reviving her today. They're gonna go into post-op pretty soon, and they want me to go in. They want me to go in and talk to her. I might have to tell my boss. So I can still send this money, but I need to call my boss and tell them I got to go see my sis. They're reviving her, and I'll be able to talk to her and with her preacher before she goes into surgery. So I'm going to ask her, did you win something from Publishers Clearinghouse, sis? And is this Michael character, is he involved in? If true, then I can't tell you how much in awe I am of you, bro. I didn't realize how much you meant to her. Not only are you her fiance, but you might also be the person who's destined to change her life financially as well. This is intriguing.
All right, well, you do what you gotta do, and
okay, I'll do whatever it is needed to get Susan her money. I'm her brother. I love her, and I want to do what's best for my sister. I'm here to help Susan. I really am. And if she's set to win large sums of money, I will do anything in my power to help her get those winnings. It means a lot to not just Susan, but me too.
it mean a lot to me also if she's getting a large amount of money.
Yeah. No, and if you're the
So
one doing it, then I need to treat you with more reverence. I didn't realize you were holding the keys to the kingdom here. This is pretty cool, Michael.
do what you gotta do, and also should I call the Mercedes dealership and to tell them to have everything put off?
I would for now, but just plan on me figuring out more on what we got to do. I mean, she's not going to need a car for a while. She's not going to be able to drive. Um, we could probably let the car go and then work on getting the PCH winnings, is what I'm thinking.
Hello, this is Susan.
Yeah, Jeff Peterson, honey.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
When
How
did
have
you
you
get
been?
I'm doing okay. When did you receive a new cell phone?
I received it this morning. I don't know if you've heard, but I was in a serious accident, and then during the course
Oh
of
my
my
God.
of being diagnosed, they had to remove a tumor. So I'm recovering, but otherwise doing very well. How have you been?
I'm doing okay. I was just concerned because I haven't spoken with you for a very long time now. Are you
Well,
still
I was
talking with Michael? Did Michael let you receive your prizes as yet?
no. Well, that's why I've been trying to call Michael all morning, and he hasn't replied.
Oh, when was the last time? So what's going on with you and Michael? What happened?
Well, I was in an accident last week, and doctors put me into a coma for my own health. And then my brother Raymond started talking to Michael, and there's a reason why I need to talk to Michael, because something's happened to my brother that he needs to be aware of. And so I've tried calling Michael several times using this cell phone, and he hasn't called me back.
What happened with your brother?
My brother was arrested yesterday for illegal gambling.
Oh my God.
Well,
And what do you want
I
Michael to do about it?
well, okay, this is why I need to talk to Michael, because Michael and I are going to get married.
Oh, really?
What's Michael's last name?
And
I
did
want to
you
make
say,
sure. What is Michael's last name? I want to make sure we're talking about the same Michael.
that's what I want to know. Which Michael are you talking about?
Okay, the Michael I was speaking to was Michael Washington.
The guy who told you to buy the vanilla cards?
Yeah, I have a long history with him. He proposed to me. We're gonna get married as soon as things settle in.
That's wonderful. Congratulations. I'm gonna see if I can try and get in touch with him and let him know.
Do you have his phone
So
number?
not on me now, not with me now. I would have to go and check my office.
Okay, I don't really want to share this info with you, Jeff, because it's personal stuff. But I had my mother,
Seriously?
my mother passed away. My baby passed away. These are private issues that I had with Michael. I don't think I should share them with you.
I know that. But who was the one who introduced you to Michael?
I think you did. It's been so long. I don't.
Okay.
Michael will be thrilled to talk to me because we haven't spoken since my accident. It's been more than a week.
Okay, let me see if I can try and get in touch with him and I'll let him know.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, hello. I got a missed call from this number.
What organization are you with?
This is Michael. Who am I speaking with? I got some missed calls from this number this morning.
Oh, Michael, it's Susan Walker.
Oh my God, sweetheart?
Yes, I've been trying to
Honey.
call you, sweetie.
Oh my God.
You weren't picking up the phone. I thought you were ignoring me.
No, honey, I wasn't around the cell
I'm
phone.
so
I got
sad.
some missed calls from this number, and
What happened to my
it's been such a long
Michael?
time since I talked to you. Oh my God.
This was truly a very hectic and epic scam bait. The reason I call him Michael Zero is because of the last scene. In it, another PCH scammer named Jeff stole me from Michael after impersonating him, but we could tell it was actually Jeff. Jeff had originally introduced Susan to Michael, but after the accident, he then became Michael Zero, and in subsequent calls, I actually got to talk to the original Michael. I think what strikes me about this PCH scam bait, it's very unusual because I began with the then common method of baiting with fake card numbers to then get a money mule victim when they resorted to mailing of a certified check. It was at this stage of my reasoning that I realized that the value of liberating these mules, and it was just so happens that with this bait I liberated the most money mules from a single scammer. To do that, I had to come up with some wild and crazy ideas, storytelling, and just wait and see what happens between Susan, Raymond, and Michael in the coming episodes. Cheers!